Selamat kembali ke Sarawak Decides. Anda bersama saya dan tetamu kita, James Lee Lim dari ARX Media Sendirian Berhad. Jim, just now I stopped you when you were talking about the facial recognition apps that we have here. Can you elaborate further on how this works actually?
Okay, so during the COVID-19 strikes, we find that a lot of places they don't provide a book, then also through the close contact or using the sampan and those things will lead to the close contact of COVID-19, right?
Yes.
So the STEC come up with this idea, okay, launching of this facial recognition. So we're having this MOU with STEC, okay. So with STEC, we come up with this facial recognition solution, which you will take the temperature from your forehead, okay?
Yes.
Then also your face, your identity recorded. Where do you go, at what time? So when you check in, there will be your record.
Yes.
So, and furthermore, we expand the use case for it, like after COVID, we know that this will be the facial recognition only.
Yes.
So we can know for the Face ID to unlock the smart door, okay?
Yes.
The electric magnetical door, you can use your face to unlock it. For some like some advanced country like China, they use this for facial payment. Then you use your face, then I scan your face, I know who you are, then I can directly make payment.
Yeah, but you have to register your face to be able to activate this. It's almost like Sarawak Pay previously, or now it's
almost
Pay?
like Sarawak Pay previously.
Yes,
so we are now developing our app. Okay, the app we know it as Quantum Vision, which will integrate it together with Community.
Yes.
Which Community is already a community app. So it will be part of the function for this.
I see.
And some of the public places, like for example, you will see STAC, okay, Hilton,
Yes.
okay, Sarawak Plaza, okay, MBKS, and all of this, as well as some of the West Malaysia community, they are also using this solution.
I see.
So yeah.
Okay, just for the uninitiated, what are augmented reality, AR, mixed reality, MR, and virtual reality, VR? Because for some of us, we are not familiar with those terms, so maybe you could explain to us a bit, because I think in Sarawak, most of the people out there are not familiar with this, except for maybe the younger generation.
Okay, for AR, okay, AR is your computer-generated content that you overlay it with our reality world.
Yes.
Okay, just like the best example is Pokemon Go. Like everyone looking for Pokemon, you just take your phone.
Yes.
Then you need to see all of this. Okay.
Yes.
But in this, you still need to rely on a phone to mix out the virtual thing together with the reality world.
I see.
Okay.
Yes.
So far for VR, you can't really see the reality world. Everything you need to depends on a headset to bring you into this virtual world. So when you wear out these VR glasses,
Yes.
okay, the VR glasses, then you will see, you can't see the reality world. Are you in the virtual world?
Yes.
So this is what the Facebook now saying, the metaverse.
Metaverse, yeah.
Yes.
I see.
Yeah.
So it's
for MR, it's mixed reality, meaning to say you're mixing out what you see in this virtual world, as well as what you get in the AR, the overlay on top of the reality world.
Yes.
And you need to rely on smart glasses, like what just now the photo showed.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is the phase, or this is what will be envisaged in the future. So I think the younger generation like yourself, Jim, I think will be the main players in this new world, this new reality that I think we will be facing in 10 years time. How might these types of technology be beneficial to, like for example, to a layman like me? I mean, in the general world, can you explain to us? Maybe there is one time I went to a building, and then I was caught by surprise because it was dark, and suddenly you're in. The light is on, and I was taken aback. So I mean, is this the way life will be in the future?
Okay, in our future life, I believe that like our lifestyle, our daily life will get more and easier and easier.
Yes.
Because of those technology getting advanced and advanced.
Yes.
Okay, like for example, last time, okay, when we meeting, we only can meet in person.
Yes.
Right, but for now, you can use Zoom, Google Meet, even a phone, you can directly do the video call.
Yes.
And some more, you can do all of this virtual meeting, then connecting you with the rest of the world.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Then last time, we talked about the current issue like pandemic. Okay.
Yes.
Last time, when back to maybe 80s, okay, or 60s.
Yes.
Years ago, then when people want to develop a vaccine, then it will take up to 10 years, maybe 20 years to develop a vaccine.
Yes.
But somehow what you see in today's world, they're using the AI and big data. The vaccine can be just produced like within 1 year or one to 2 years.
Yes.
Then we're already all vaccinated.
Yes. That's a very wonderful and awesome development, Jim. Jim, we hold on. For those who have not seen this, there's a program, Sarawak Decides program in the morning, and then bagi anda yang tidak sempat menonton, kita akan saksikan rakaman ini di antara rakan tugas Syira bersama Fazruddin Abdul Rahman bekas Adun Tupong. Sila saksikan.
Daripada kesemua belia ini, bagaimana saudara melihat penglibatan belia di Sarawak?
Okey, pertama sekali kita harus fahami apa yang kita maksudkan tentang penglibatan belia dalam pembangunan negeri Sarawak. Kalau kita lihat, kita ada pembangunan politik, kita ada pembangunan sosial, pembangunan sukan, pembangunan infrastruktur, kita ada banyak pembangunan yang kita maksudkan. Jadi kalau kita lihat secara keseluruhannya, sudah tentu saya merasakan penglibatan belia amat menggalakkan dalam pembangunan negeri Sarawak. Jadi apa buktinya? Kerajaan menggalakkan penglibatan belia dalam pembangunan negeri Sarawak. Bukti kerajaan mendengar suara belia dalam merangka polisi dan pembangunan negeri Sarawak. Kita boleh lihat melalui Kementerian Belia dan Sukan. Kalau kita lihat Menteri Belia dan Sukan dan Menteri Mudanya sering pergi turun padang untuk berjumpa dengan belia, mendengar apa yang dikendaki oleh belia dan membawa perkara ini ke atas. Dan pucuk pimpinan kita yang Amat Berhormat Ketua Menteri juga turun padang melalui program-program contohnya Sarawak Volunteer, belia-belia di Semenanjung, belia-belia Sarawak di Semenanjung untuk mendengar apakah kemahuan dan aspirasi mereka untuk diletakkan dalam polisi pembangunan kita. Jadi antara yang kita dengar, antara yang kita sering dengar adalah employability, pasaran pekerjaan ataupun internet coverage. Itu antara isu-isu yang sering dibawa oleh belia. Dan kerajaan melalui polisi kita telah meluluskan peruntukan yang begitu besar sekali untuk memastikan konektiviti dapat dirasai di seluruh Sarawak dengan bukti kerjasama di antara MC federal, kerjasama federal bersama dengan SMA, bersama dengan SDAC. SDAC juga baru dibentuk, baru dibentuk oleh Yang Amat Berhormat Ketua Menteri kita setelah mendengar pandangan-pandangan daripada belia, kemahuan-kemahuan daripada belia ini untuk memastikan konektiviti dapat dilebarluaskan di seluruh Sarawak.
Dan kalau menurut Zarif pula, adakah golongan belia ini cukup terlibat? Kalau ya, sejauh mana?
Jadi pendapat saya melihat dekat khususnya di negeri Sarawak, ada beberapa indikator yang kita boleh justifikasi. Yang pertama sekali adalah berkenaan dengan pendaftaran pertubuhan belia. Kini pun semakin meningkat di pejabat pendaftar pertubuhan belia di bawah ROI Kementerian Belia dan Sukan, dan juga penubuhan kelab society di bawah ROS, Registrar of Society. Jadi di situ kita melihat bahawa ada kesedaran untuk menubuhkan persatuan belia-belia, baiknya di peringkat kampung, di peringkat taman, daerah dan juga di peringkat negeri. Secara tidak langsung itu adalah salah satu indikator kita melihat bahawa belia-belia ini ingin menyumbang sesuatu kepada pertumbuhan negara. Dan yang kedua adalah kita melihat bahawa belia-belia yang berada dekat Sarawak khususnya, kita melihat semakin banyak tentang kemasukan keahlian di dalam sebuah pertubuhan, dan adapun belia-belia yang tidak menyertai pertubuhan secara direct, tetapi kita melihat bahawa belia-belia ini menyumbang tentang kemahiran mereka, ilmu mereka di dalam bidang masing-masing. Sebagai contoh, banyak graduan-graduan medik ataupun kedoktoran yang belajar dekat luar negara, apabila mereka kembali dekat negeri Sarawak, walaupun mereka tidak menyertai persatuan, tetapi mereka telah mencurahkan ilmu mereka untuk mengubati pesakit-pesakit yang berada dekat Sarawak. Contohnya semacam perubatan, engineering, lawyer, accountant. Begitulah cara mereka menaburkan ilmu dan bakti mereka dalam bidang masing-masing dengan cara yang tertentu. Macam itulah bagi pendapat saya tentang pertumbuhan belia di Sarawak.
Baik, itulah tadi rakaman pertemuan ataupun perbincangan pada sesi rakaman Sarawak Decides pada pagi tadi. Baik, sebelum kita meneruskan perbincangan dengan Encik Jim, kita berehat seketika.
Bertuahnya Malaysia memiliki 42 buah pulau yang telah digazetkan sebagai taman-taman laut untuk melindungi pelbagai habitat dan hidupan marin akuatik. Ayuh, mari kita terokai keindahan dasar laut kita. Tiada yang seindah. Jom, cuti-cuti Malaysia. Mempesona.
Selamat kembali. Pada waktu pandemik, ramai golongan belia yang terjejas akibat sekatan pergerakan, termasuk juga mereka yang bekerja di pesawat seperti pramugari ataupun flight attendant. Kita ikuti sorotan ini mengenai seorang flight attendant yang akhirnya menjadi seorang usahawan ataupun yang apa yang orang kenali sebagai nyonya kuih. Kita saksikan VT ini.
For Edmund Yap, an airline crew of the national flag carrier, the situation has forced him to focus his attention in setting up his own Nyonya Kueh business.
Started this Edmund's homemade Nyonya delicacy series was 2020, which is last year, 25th December, because as soon as we realized that the flying experience is not longer like what we did before, so I come across this thought like, hey, father, I'm talking like discuss with my dad, like, hey, why don't we just start out things like this? And then he said, if you really want it to be, go ahead and give it a try.
Edmund noted that most kueh in Kuching are sold at the market, coffee shops and stalls, and thus he saw an opportunity to venture into supermarket and cafes. Being in the airline industry, Edmund also adapted the skills and values he picked up from the industry to his business, such as the use of the batik motifs and grooming standards, a common practice in the airline's service industry.
There are a few things that I applied it from the airline industry, which is writing SOP. They are including like service procedure and then grooming standard, and how to serve your customer, and what are the touch point, and what are those things. Like for example, like our apron, it's very simple, but we have the kebaya thing over here, and make sure that my staff, the lady staff, is always use the headband. If they can make a French twist, why not? But they can't. So they will do the headband or like a Victoria, and then they will polish the nail, and then they have to greet the customer when the customer come into the store. Like morning, you have to greet them morning, afternoon, and blah and blah, and so this is basically the service procedure that I apply to them. They also have to learn about handling of different type of customer. Well, last time we used to say passengers, but now it's like different type of customer. Difficulty customer instead of difficulty of passengers. These are the things that we will go through. I will go through with them.
For Edmund, the pandemic has forced him out of his comfort zone, and he advises others who are affected to remain hopeful.
Don't worry, everything will be fine. There is always an alternative way. I always believe that, because if you don't believe yourself, this is an example.
Well, Jim, you see, during the COVID period, during the pandemic, apparently, we thought there were problems, but apparently, there were not problems, there were opportunities.
Yes.
And like yourself, you had the opportunity to, and when you have the opportunity, you grab it and you use it. In ARX Media portfolio, I noticed that there's this smart city model using AR technology being showcased.
Mm-hmm.
How did that come about? And I mean, where did you get the idea about this model, the smart city model?
Actually, for this smart city model, right? We learned it from Estonia. Okay. Before that, our Dato' Wee,
Yes.
okay, our mayor, have sent us to Estonia to learn about smart city. Then the people at Estonia, they live so well in which Estonia, as we know, that Tallinn is
Tallinn there.
Yeah, Tallinn is known as the world-class smart city. So at Tallinn there, we will see...
Tallinn is the capital of Estonia?
Yes. At there, we will see the smart bars. Then we will see they use the smart, you see those keyless, the driverless bus. Then you can just grab in, then the bus will tow you around inside this town. Okay. Yes. They're also having this robot to send your food delivery, unlike us, where you got with a lot of drivers and those. And they also, when they check in hotel, they can use the cryptocurrency to pay for the hotel and those. Yeah. So which from there we have learned a lot, which bringing up back this concept and help to develop Sarawak for this.
I see. So as a young man like yourself, I mean, you are really involved hands-on in this digital era, and Sarawak is also trying to get into that digital economy. So how do you imagine a smart city would be like by the year 2030, Jim?
Okay, by the year 2030, for the smart city, right, everyone will get a better living, okay, environment, which all the facilities are well built, okay. Like for example, everyone no longer using the cash note. Everywhere you go is using e-wallet like Sarawak Pay.
Yes.
Ching, ching.
Yes. And I think that the idea is catching up in like Miri is also now a smart city model, and Kuching is also coming up with that. Jim, how do you get, especially the young people, our local young people, okay, like let's say, for example, children, how do you get them to be interested in science as well as gaining technical and vocational skills? Like yourself, how did you get interested in technology? I mean, was this accidental or just it's because of the environment that has been set up for you that encourages you to like explore into this area, this technology area?
Yeah, when all the environment is well prepared, like for example, we got enough support from the government, like STAC, the SMA, those kind of, we call it, those agency would help for those youngsters.
Yes.
Okay, they prepared a good incubation, like also like we see that the gas.
Yes.
Okay, those co-working space, they can mix out a lot of people with the same direction from that kind of environment.
Yes.
Children or youngsters who have an idea of what to do, they can well perform and they can do what as you like. Then they got also the back support from our government. So this will be a very good start for them to get into this. So they don't need to worry, for here I got what limitation, what kind of limitation.
Yes,
so yeah, I think the support from government is very important.
Yes. You mentioned just now that when you came back from the US, you rope in your friends to set up a business. Young people usually would gain more confidence or encouragement when they are friends with the same mind, doing something that they are interested in, that they like. So in your experience, how has that helped you in your process in starting a business?
Initially, when I talked to my friend, my that team of friends, which now working with me, okay, my that team of friends saying that, okay, just don't keep dreaming. Stop dreaming.
Don't dream.
You just go and get a job. Maybe our direction not. But along the way, okay, along the discussion, okay, we found that we got a lot of similarities of our mindset is there, our direction is there.
Yes.
Then okay, when the time is there, then we just form up. But it's just like unplanned.
I see. So usually, when you read the story about Jack Ma, it's also started with friends.
Yeah.
So do you you pull in your money to invest in there, and then you just move on? But I guess there will be a plan on how you will go about it, isn't it? So how's your experience? I mean, it's just for the information of those outside there. They do not know what to do. They want to do something, but then they do not know what to do. I mean, generally, what can they do just to start? I mean, friends are there, but sometimes even among friends, financially we are not well off. But then if there's a plan, like say for example, there's a business plan, or even a mentor. So how can they go about it? I mean, it's not only about technology; it can be about other businesses. So how did you in the end jumpstart it?
Okay. For initially, I believe that a lot of people facing this challenge when they wanted to start a business or start up something new, right? The first thing first, they will get the first challenge is their parents or the people around them will say, go and get a job, stop dreaming, just like what I face. Okay, this will definitely face this problem. But if you believe what you believe, you just, there is a lot of ways you can start it out. You can find a group of people which having the same mindset or having the same direction. They tell them the idea. If they buy you, then they can grow up with you. Then together carry out this thing. If they don't, you can also start yourself. Because for now, like just now what I say, we have a lot of this incubator. Okay, like co-working space, the gas, iCube. And even now, Magic, and all of these are very good platform for all the youngsters who wanted to have a good startup, especially involved in technology. Okay, they can get a help from there. even for now, our SDEC, Sarawak Digital Economic Corporation,
Yes.
they also encourage all those startups to pitch them their idea. They're also having this plan called Go Digital.
Go digital.
Yeah, then you can just pitch to them, then write in or whatsoever, then tell them their idea, what you want to do.
Yes.
Yeah, and get support from them.
Jim, do you have a plan to go to widen your scope outside of Sarawak? For example, we have a region like Southeast Asia. Even you can even go to Indonesia later on to export technology from Sarawak, because Indonesia is also planning to have their capital city there. And even if you can go to Brunei, Sabah. But I think, do you have that idea, that vision?
Actually,
for us to like develop our local talent to be more broader?
Yes, we do have, and we currently is working out with quite a few West Malaysia partners to expand this facial recognition solution. Like for example, we're having this partner in Penang, as well as in Kuala Lumpur.
Yes.
Okay, and also in the Sabah. Okay, for these few places, we're trying to expand as much as we can, because a lot of big factory they already buy in our facial recognition, and I mean I can't discuss their name, but they're already using in their factory.
This is made in Sarawak. Basically,
we develop and design. Okay.
Yes.
But we manufacture in China.
I see.
Yeah, we develop. I mean, even for the board, the software, the everything we develop here.
Yes.
Then we design it. Okay. Then we manufacture there, because for here we still don't have that factory able to manufacture it in a volume.
I see. So you actually have a connection with China.
Yes.
And that is the best example of a very developed, technologically developed country, isn't it, Jim?
Yeah.
Jim, do you think Sarawak can become a technological powerhouse too? I mean, if we have a good collaboration with countries like Estonia and even China, and we get their technology, and then in the end we export that technology later on. I mean, that could be the future for all the young people now.
Yep.
Do you think we can do that?
Yes, definitely. Because of, like you see, Huawei, one of the strongest technology company, is now linked up with our government agencies, like for example, SDEC. So whenever we approach SDEC saying that, okay, we're trying to do something that might need Huawei's technology or need to get help or whatsoever from Huawei, they are very willing to help.
I see.
So this will be also a way to expand and also to improve your technologies.
Yes. Thank you very much, Jim.
Thank you.
That has been a very interesting discussion with yourself. Para penonton, ini adalah masa depan Sarawak. Kita sedang melihat golongan belia melangkah untuk membawa Sarawak ke tahap di mana kita boleh menjadi negara maju berpendapatan tinggi menjelang 2030. Dan untuk ini kita memerlukan kestabilan kerajaan dan kesejahteraan rakyat untuk menggerakkannya. Baik, setakat ini sahaja buat kali ini. Terima kasih Jim. Sarawak Decides akan kembali pada jam 2 nanti bersama rakan setugas Gaz Zawawi. Baik, saya Freddy Bohari mengucapkan terima kasih dan salam Sarawakku sayang. Jaga Sarawak, into Sarawak. #Sarawak Decides. Salam hormat dan jumpa lagi.